million miles away from getting this game underway. Everybody ready to go. You can see that so far stadium. Saka pictured. What do you want to see from Manchester United over the course of the next 90 minutes?
Well, I mean, you want to see improvement from the previous two games. Obviously, you would like to see them come sharper, that bit fitter, that bit stronger, and I think that will become more evident as games 3, 4 and 5 unfold.
Arsenal to get this underway. Flip this back to Scott McTominay. McTominay gets the ball across and it's just behind Ethan. Work forward again, Odegaard, edge of the penalty area. Good, Cannon tries to feed it through, comes out to Eriksen. Eriksen's effort. Some power of Manchester United's number 9. That's well done too to find Scanlon. Goes Gabriel Martinelli, absolutely rapid, gets the cross in too, diving header, but brilliant interception from Christian Eriksen. A toe tip to it to turn it away from Kai Havertz.
Yeah, good break.
He's got runners as well, and Ketia, edge of the penalty area, comes into Havertz. That's going to be a sore one for Johnny Evans. Behind his back, Martinelli is offside. Just a little bit of conversation between Johnny Evans and Wilfried, just maybe a bit of confusion that needed clear.
Brilliant save.
Bent into the penalty area, headed back across by Havertz. Infield to Alexander Zinchenko, tries a clever lifted ball on the left-hand side because Sancho has taken up this right-hand side position. Neat turn band on as well. Here comes the corner, swung in, great pass out to Anthony, chops back onto his left foot, and that left foot, right foot as well, Christian Eriksen, when he gets it right, swung in. Into the penalty area, cross comes Johnny Evans. Didn't read that Anthony was waiting there as well, and Scott McTominay's up to the edge of the penalty area again. A long stretch. Arsenal though trying to make some damage here, but he's got to deal with a bit of pushing and shoving. He would much rather be playing higher up the pitch. In fact, some of his better performances for Manchester United have been away over the head. Wow, what a delivery that is from Christian. Here comes Christian Eriksen. He does whip it in. It's a danger short to Sancho. Gives it back to Eriksen. Eriksen's going to whip this one in, but didn't you, Ben? Yeah. Curse of the commentator. Sancho, though, is going to drive to the byline, tries to...
No.
Oh, this is good football from Arsenal. Real opportunity, big save, and stretches it over the top, puffs out his chest. That is a fine stop from Manchester United. Odegaard. Well around the outside. Oh, that's a ball that may get lucky, but well read by Sam Murray. He didn't see the offside flag, but...
Speed.
Field changes for Manchester United to Oyedele, keeps it ticking over. Wheatley's going to smash. Squeezes out to Martinelli, and then the header comes in from Inket.
Rice. This time it works. Jurrien Timber goes to thank the provider. Nicolas Jaubert, the set-piece coach, leading the celebrations again. He appears to be the alchemist. And this concoction is working a treat for the Gunners.
Well, I said yet. It's because they're so good at putting that ball in that dangerous area in the hope that someone gets on the end of it. And if you keep putting it in there, someone might just do that, and that someone is Timber. Look at the whip on the ball coming in there. He just glances into...
Winners is what Manchester United do, isn't it? Here comes the corner. Loose in the pen. Wheatley to Anthony. Anthony steps in. He's going to have a go from distance control and now can start his run forward. And he's got options. Can Manchester United find it through? Comes out to Eriksen. Eriksen's effort. Edge of the penalty area. Comes into Havertz. Infield to Alexander Zinchenko. Tries a clever... Scott McTominay's up to the edge of the penalty area again. A commentator. Sancho, though, is going to drive to the pile. Movement. Run forward. And he's got options. Can Manchester United find it? Martinelli. Well, Martinelli with a lovely touch. And he's going to have a go. It's a really good finish as well from Gabriel Martinelli. Just manages to wriggle his way free, and the right-footed effort beats Andre Onana. Arsenal lead 2-1.
Yeah, and that's what pace can give you. Change of direction, low centre of gravity. Obviously, James Scanlon is going to be disappointed that he's not shown him towards the touchline. He's allowed Martinelli a little bit too easily. Like I said, I know it's difficult when you are as quick as Gabriel Martinelli and you can change direction. And he just pushes the ball and he goes, and there's not a lot you can do about that, but you can get your body in a position where you're actually forcing him.
By Ben White. Long throw from him. Harry Mass back to Casemiro. That one get through Lenny Yoro, and all of a sudden Manchester United under a little bit of pressure. That's a brilliant recovery challenge to make sure the ball comes all the way through to Andre. Just a little moment of nervous. Saka gets a good crossing towards. Well, it could have been two. Rasmus Højlund darts across his man, and he just can't keep the shot down.
Great football
From anybody inside the penalty area, but he's tidied up. Ahmad just having the referee. Odegaard, decent ball in, just a little bit of confusion to show. He's got a bit of nous about him. That's a good ball forward. Here he gets the shot in and scores, and opens his tally for the season. A powerful run from the Dane, and he slots it home to give Manchester United the lead.
Well, I never mentioned it earlier, but there was a ball played up to him that he instantly controlled. He didn't keep hold of it after that, but his first touch, and he really does look the part this evening. The ball over the top man is one that no defender wants. It's whipped right round the corner when you're starting to push up. That is an absolutely brilliant ball. You could see him going, really good strength. It's not great defending from the youngster Aidan Heaven, just to manoeuvre him off balance, not just once, but does it really was. They are not balls that defenders likes.
It on to Ahmad, he's got runners as well. Ahmad into the penalty area, shifted across. The appearances as he would have liked, as Odegaard bends one towards goal, blocked by Casemiro, and out of play over on the far side.
Yeah.
Missed him for large parts last season too. Here he is in the penalty area. It's a lovely turn from the Brazilian, gets it. Hannibal. Parisian.
Partey! He headed it across. William Saliba touched it in. Arsenal lead by 2, intent on chasing down Liverpool.
Lead by 2, and by 2 set pieces. One from the left, one from the right. One getting you at the near post, and the other one gets you at the far post. They are unstoppable at those set pieces. They just make it so difficult, so uncomfortable for the defenders in there. This time they go far post. Partey gets it back across, and I just think it hits Saliba's back.
Clipped into the penalty area. Nodded across by Harry Maguire, and now Hannibal reaches it. Harry!
I think we've seen that Arsenal
disappear away from him. Hannibal across to Casemiro. Toby Collier striding to the edge of the penalty area. What can he do from here? Toby! Oh, he's done brilliantly, Hannibal there. Ahmad trying to Arsenal pour forward again. Nwaneri into the penalty area. Shot comes in from Nwaneri. That is a brilliant save. He did not know the offside flag was going up. He had to get a big palm to it, and he pushes it away. Trossard, lovely turn, stands the ball back up. Harry Maguire heads it away to United. Whipped into the penalty, ball back again there, and Mason Mount's into the penalty area. Cross it comes towards Ahmad with the blue kit. Cross it goes, closed down really quickly by Ahmad, but he can't get there. That's one back by Mason Mount, and that's going to be a free kick.
like the water.
There's Mason Mount with the free kick. Harry Maguire gets the header back up. Trossard again. Manchester United just trying to keep pace. That's going to be a decent finish too. Finish from close range by Gabriel Jesus. Ben Thornley thought that there was a potential offside there. It wasn't given. Well worked down the left, one apiece.
I must admit, my arm went up in conjunction with the rest of the Manchester United defence, so it'll be interesting to see this again. And let's give it the merit, first of all, that they kept the ball really well, Arsenal, down that left-hand side. And it's a brilliant ball in from Zinchenko. Really difficult to defend against. One of them that, if your centre-forward doesn't put it in, your defender might. And we're just having a look here now as to whether he might be offside. Oh, it was Harry Hamas.
Yeah, I think he's got back.
On a pre-season tour.
Meanwhile, Arsenal into the penalty area, looking to get the ball across. It's a lovely ball into the penalty area. Nelson going to try and dig it out. And in the matchday squads, of course, in the Premier League last season, he was on behind. Well, it opened up for him, didn't it? Casemiro, slightly clumsy in his effort to win. Absolutely. Ahmad finds Mason Mount. Mason Mount has a go, and it's movement here from Arsenal that's a puzzle that United are trying to solve. Long ball forward. Harry Hamas going to have to try and deal with this. Ahmad into the penalty area, shifted across. It's in the penalty area. It's a lovely turn from the Brazilian. Gets it to Harry Maguire, and now Hannibal reaches it. Harry to the penalty area. What can he do from here? Penalty area. Nelson going to try and dig it up. Finds Mason Mount. Mason Mount has a go, and it's